Learn the absolute truth that white oppressive forces don't want black people to ever learn. In 1968, in response to that decade's unprecedented unified black protests, white oppressive forces began deploying an elaborate propaganda campaign to manipulate the collective minds of the black masses to perceive ourselves as being our own worst enemies and to revere our oppressors in spite of a brutally horrific history of the contrary. They determined that by doing so, they could demoralize us, divide us, and shift the collective aggressions of the black masses away from their white oppressive society and redirect it towards and against ourselves. It's how they subdued the unprecedented unified black protests that emerged during the 1960s. It's how they stopped the Black Power movement. And it's how they prevent it from happening now. They also determined that as long as they keep us within this collective condition, we can then be ruled over forever. And it has worked like a charm. It is the truth that they don't want us to ever learn. It's why my contents are the most shadow banned and most restricted on all social media platforms. They also prevent us from learning this truth by spreading lots of disinformation and misinformation into our communities in regards to our plight and condition. They've got our people now drowning in false information in regards to our plight and condition. Case, point, and proof. They've got our people so disinformed and so misinformed that millions are now insisting that a Bible that was in fact brutally beaten into submission within the blood-soaked minds of our enslaved ancestors will now ridiculously set us free. That's an insane belief that is ridiculously now believed by millions of us. They also have millions of us insanely, ridiculously believing that a religious book written by our most ungodliest enemies contains the true words of God. They also have millions of us insanely, ridiculously believing that we're the true Jews found within a fictional Bible written by our most ungodliest enemies. These beliefs are all ridiculous. They've also got us ridiculously believing that we're being controlled by a silly slave syndrome